What's good, everybody? Today I am doing a pick a card on what makes you great. We have stack number 1 with purple, the purple Sharpie. Stack number 2 with the pink Sharpie. Stack number 3 with the orange Sharpie. Okay, go with your first instinct, whichever is your favorite color. You can even pick a number, stack 1, 2, or 3, and we will get into what it is that Spirit says makes you great. Also, please keep in mind that this is just a general pick a card. This goes to many people, and you have unique qualities that also make you great. But we're going to see again what the tarot cards say about what makes you great. But please remember, you're so much more than a tarot reading. My link is in the bio, in the description. If you want to send a donation, it's completely unnecessary, but they do keep me going. So if you would like to send a tip, my PayPal and Cash App are in the description. You press that drop down arrow, and also that is where you will find your timestamps. You can find the timestamps in the comments. I can't wait to get into these. I hope that we can bring some clarity to you on what makes you great. All right. Thank you for allowing me to read these cards, trusting my knowledge as a tarot reader, and supporting the channel. Please subscribe, hit that like button, get your snack, get your drink, get comfortable as I see what's in the cards for you and what makes you great. Okay, again, one more time, we have stack number 1 with purple, stack number 2 is pink, stack number 3 is orange. I will see you at your selection. Let's get into it. What is up, stack 1? If you chose this purple Sharpie, I got the tarot cards. Again, I've pre-pulled all the cards, and we have a lot of connections, but I just wanted to start with tarot, okay? So that being said, what makes you great, Pile 1? First of all, I see that, well, this is the major card at the bottom of the deck, the 10 of Wands, okay? And we're using Teddy Bear Tarot today. And the thing is, you are so endearing. You keep up the hard work. I feel like you take on a lot of people's problems, and you're a great problem solver because you are able to see from different people's perspective. As you see, we have the 7 of Cups, which means lots of options. And you see this bear here. And you have the ability to, really ground yourself and come up with the best, option, the best selection based on what is, aligned with love. We have the Ace of Cups here. And in this deck, again, it's the Teddy Bear Tarot. We got all this honey. And this card represents, overflowing love and abundance. And again, it's very sweet. Above this card is the Hanged Man, which means you can, again, take a different perspective is what I see strongly with you, Paul Wen. And that, we also have the Emperor here. And it shows that you're a boss, a king, queen, when it comes to your community. We have the 3 of Cups here. I feel like your friendships value you a lot, and they look at you for direction, okay? And that's what makes you great, is your ability to see all sides of an argument. But even when it comes to your dreams, okay, you're able to see multiple what's the word? Multiple outcomes when it comes to your dreams, okay? And I feel like you're a big dreamer because, again, we have the 4 of Swords, which is about rest, and we have the 7 of Cups, and this person is basically standing in a dream, and it was right above here. I feel like you guys are very powerful dreamers. You could have dreams that even come true, some of you guys. But what makes you great is, first of all, yes, your ability to dream yourself. Secondly, your ability to see from a different perspective, and this perspective has to come from love is what I see, because we also have the Judgment card here, and this is a wake-up calling. It can represent the judgment of others, and I feel like you put a death to that. We have death, the cute little teddy bear. Oh my God. But judgment is a resurrection. So I feel like you've been through a lot of transformations yourself. Okay, you're like a phoenix rising from the ashes, rising out the grave. But also I feel like you put a death to people's judgments. Okay, if it's not coming from love, or, if you can, I feel like you see, again, other people's perspective is what I'm seeing in the cards here. Okay, and that you're very surrounded. You're a very good friend. We have the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups, who is the romantic Knight of Tarot. You know, your friends value you a lot, even with this Three of Cups here. You know, they value your input because you're like this emperor. You know who you are. The emperor connects to Aries energy, key phrase being I am. You know who you are, and your friends really value you, okay, and your input, because you're able to see from multiple perspectives. And if they ain't seeing from multiple perspectives, I feel like you pretty much put it to an end with that excuse me, with death coming up under judgment. But yeah, you're very valued. The thing is, you know, that's what makes you great. Then, you know, again, you pick up other people's problems, but you're able to take off some what doesn't align with love. You're able to take, you know, take off the ones that and put them down if they're not serving you, and you're able to serve your community. I feel like your friendships, again, very much value you because you're here to help people, and also you're very endearing. Okay, let's see what the oracle cards say. We'll start with these affirmations here. We have little luxuries generates luxurious experiences and surroundings. Okay, this is part of what makes you great. You got some bling. Okay, you got a little bit of luxury here. We have fairy magic. Respectfully work with the fairies and elementals to achieve your goals. You could be like the fairy archetype. Okay, they're just very magical and friendly. They like to play jokes a lot. But also like you work with different energies is what I'm seeing here. We also have the star. The silver energy of the star brings good luck and serendipity. Okay, so you're very blessed and connect to the divine, especially with judgment here. That's the God card. We also have on target, follow your ideal life path. So whatever you do, pile one, you know, it's actually your ideal life path is what it's looking like, hopefully. You know, if you pick this stack and you are on your ideal life path of serving people, of helping people, of giving them a different perspective that they didn't see before. We also have the element of air, and it says work with the element of air to cut through to the core of a situation and see the truth. Okay, you could be an air sign, which is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You don't have to be, but you're very logical, is what it's saying, and you can cut through to the truth of a situation. Okay, we also have I accept renewal and delight in fresh starts. Yes. We have I invite peace within myself. I ripple this outwards, which very much connects with this Four of Swords. You're able to go, you know, become peaceful at one, even with this, you know, hanged man here, and just go, first of all, find peace within yourself, and then it goes outwards to your friends, to your community. Okay. We also have I will not remain stuck. I choose change. So you guys are not going to remain stuck like this hanged man here. You have the emperor energy, which is very much a go-getter energy. And you might have a lot of options, you know, for yourself even. Oops. But the thing is, you're ready to go out there and get it and manifest and take action towards your dreams is what I see. We also have, I enjoy the serendipity of life. The unexpected can be wonderful. And this matches up with the other deck I use with the star, which says the silver energy of the star brings good luck and serendipity. I hope I can saying that right. But you know, the difference of life, new things. You're ready for new things. We also have, I can guide and lead others wisely with love. Yeah, you definitely bring a lot of guidance to your friends. And it says, I let go of the anxiety of others. That's a big one for you. You know, this was the bottom of the deck, and I feel it very much aligns with your reading because you're able to just let go of the judgment of others on both sides and see from a place of subjectivity. Is that a word? Okay, see from a place of a different perspective. Okay, we also have Red Riding Hood, or hold on, Red and the Wolf, and it says observe without judgment. You know, that's why we have judgment here, to eliminate judgment because God is our only judge. But you know, you're not judging these people or the situation, with judgment, but you're observing with truth. And it says, Red Riding Hood pierced through the darkness to the light at the end of the tunnel. We do not become enlightened by denying or repressing our darkness. We must look at it and understand it. When this card shows up, it serves as a sort of initiation. Sometimes we try to repress the beast within ourselves. Repressing something doesn't make it go away. Sometimes the things we bottle up can serve a higher purpose if balanced with wisdom. And it says it's time to look at the things we try to hide. Are the things we fear about our own nature? Are you afraid of not being nice, of being judged, criticized? In order to become true to ourselves, we must let go of our need of approval. We must look at ourselves and others honestly and without judgment. And this, again, is saying how powerful your judgment is when it comes to your selection, when you're dealing with people. Again, you're not judging, but you're coming at a place with truth. We also have I am free. It says, I release myself from the thoughts and feelings that have held me back. Any guilt, shame, embarrassment, self-doubt, and fear that I harbor, I release today. I am free. That's big judgment energy, because with judgment and tarot, it's about knowing that, it's also about God's grace, ironically, even though it's called judgment here. And the thing is, you embrace this, you embrace God's grace, you embrace that everyone is independent and different in some way, but you also have sound judgment because you are free. We do have the Queen of Hearts here, which is from Alice in Wonderland. And it says, be motivated by passion, not driven by fear. Ooh, this is a long story. I don't know if I can read it all. Let's see. From the place of self-knowledge, we can go back up to the outer world carrying the fire of passion and purpose. Having confronted our fears, we are transformed and reborn. We no longer do things the same way. Being motivated by passion and purpose is very different than being driven by fear. In an insane world, can you stay grounded in love when people are riddled with fear and distorted behavior? Can you hold true to yourself? Can you stay sane and loving? Just like Alice, Alice in Wonderland, she goes down into Wonderland, and this queen is very much, she tests her and she's very rude. She's always saying, off with their head, off with their head, and you have this emperor energy, or king or queen energy, okay, because y'all did pick purple, which is a color of prosperity. It's a color of royalty and loyalty, okay? Mainly prosperity and royalty is what I get from purple. And the thing is, we keep getting this emperor, this queen vibes. As I was reading y'all's tarot cards at first, I take a quick glance at them and I was like, I'm getting king or queen vibes. You guys have so much king or queen vibes. You are the queen or king of your community. But I feel also you've dealt with other kings or queens who were very angry at each other, and you were the peacemaker somewhat. We have the giant, which says think big and be bold. It says the magic beans grow overnight. This is a bridge between heaven and earth. Jack believes that the giant in the sky will devour him, the giant being symbolic of God. We all have a fear of God, which in itself is a representation of a fear of our own power. We are God's children. We are each a different expression of the divine. What are your unique strengths? It's time to stop playing small, be bold, and use your God-given powers. So that's just a reminder on, your tough days. Because again, why you are so great is because you are so powerful. You walk in God's grace. You help people, Again, all you're thinking about is this honey right here and celebration. You just want to have a good time. And the thing is, you're able to cut through illusion. That's what also the Seven of Cups is about. And you're able to see the truth. Okay. Believe it or not, that's you, baby. All right. Let's see what else we got here. We have the spinning wheel. And it says, make time to rest, meditate, and dream. I felt that from the very first of y'all's reading with this Four of Swords and Seven of Cups. You guys are dreamers. You could be Pisces. We have some Pisces energy here with the Hangman, Aries, close to those, okay? You can be any sign, but I'm seeing big, with Pisces and Aries being right next to each other. This is actually, I'm doing this reading as a new moon is in Pisces, and Pisces are the dreamers. And, Spirit is saying definitely what makes you great is when you rest, because you're such a powerful dreamer. And it says the spinning wheel is spinning new stories in vibrant colors. It spins the web of life. A vital part of the creation process is dreaming. We must tune into our subconscious mind for our inspiration and new ways of perceiving our world. Here, Aurora is dreaming of beauty. She sleeps in dreams and rests. When she awakens, she will create a whole new world for herself. Make time to rest, meditate, and dream. And you even have, this Knight of Cups energy. Again, he's not just a lover of people, but he's a lover of life. Okay, he wants to be swimming in the abundance. Okay, and that's y'all. And again, sometimes this is the main card, the very, very bottom, and it's literally telling me you guys are like this. And because, excuse me, Pisces, and you don't have to be Pisces, they take on other people's energies. They take on other people, and then they're so connected to the divine, very charitable. But you also know when it's time to put that wand down. If it's not aligned with love or a higher purpose, you're really able to cut through the BS, through the judgment of others, through the fear of what other people might think, and you're ready to stand the ground. But you're very much a dreamer. I'm getting Pisces energy. They're very creative. A lot of Pisces people are even artists. With their planet is Neptune, and it represents people who are like artistic, creative. You can create something. And just again, dreamers, people who dream their reality into existence and make it happen. We also have transformation, magic, and imagination. Everything, I'm just saying. It says a stone of transition. Labradorite assists in times of change and transformation. It expands our connection with the universe, unlocking the third eye and all the wonder that lies beyond the physical realm. As well as your magical powers, Labradorite evokes the magic we all have, reminding us to wield our power by going within and connecting to the core truths of who we are. Okay, let me say that one more time. Labradorite evokes the magic we all have, reminding us to wield our power, because this card talked about how powerful you are, okay, as well. And it says, let's see. By going within and connecting to the core truths of who we are, chase after your dreams and align yourself with the vibration of anything is possible. An energy Labradorite is all too familiar with. So I feel like you guys are dreamers, but you also put in the work to make those dreams a reality. Okay, we also have Queen here. So you guys are very, again, royal, believe it or not. And it says radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. Okay, that's what makes you great. We also have hedonist. Okay, someone who believes that pleasure, baby, this Ace of Cup, honey, y'all are about the pleasure. The hedonists are people who believe that pleasure is the main point of life. And it says inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. Okay, y'all are really feeling yourself, aren't you, pile one? We also have mediator. As you see, you're the middle person here. Again, you are so cherished. You're like a queen or king, who blesses the people and says, this is what we're going to do. Okay. And it says gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. Okay. Even if you don't have friends to do that with, your wisdom is valued in a place where it's chaos. Okay. And again, your ability to see both sides of an argument is very powerful. Okay, you're like this little teddy bear. You're like, well, this is this way and this is that way. But you're able to ground yourself and rest and be like, you know what? I'm gonna go with option B. But anyway, we have the gambler. It says willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. That's powerful. And we have the bottom of the deck is Knight, which you have the Knight of Cups, you have the Queen, you have the Emperor, you have all this royalty, okay? And it says loyalty, not just royalty, but loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor. That's you, pile one, okay? The ability to see, honor. You love life. You love romance. You love connections. But it's also that you are very powerful and can, and when the romance or the love of honor or chivalry isn't there, you're gonna bring it into existence. We also have Mercury with messages here. I love this art. This is the symbol for healing as well. But Mercury, when you think about Mercury in astrology, it's about our thoughts. It's about how we communicate. And when there's a Mercury retrograde, when Mercury's moving backwards, then people get into fights. Okay. So you bring in this, sound wisdom with Mercury, the ability to communicate, the ability to, hear what the other person's saying. Okay, now they're speaking. Okay, I'm going to hear them. And then now I'm going to send out a message. And, because it says messages here, it's all about communication. And again, your friends value that in you. All right, we also have the moose with release and freedom. And even the moose, or reindeer, it's part of the reindeer family. In mating season, they get so aggressive, okay? But this also talks about the extra weight they carry on their antlers. And your crown chakra is lit. Pile one is what I'm gonna say. That means you get downloads from heaven, just like the Seven of Cups here, because all the crown, I see so much crowns in your card, even with the moose here. He is crowned with antlers. And again, this is talking about release and freedom. And what you had a card that said freedom somewhere else, but bless. Oh, it says I am free right here. And the moose says free and release. And it says, I release myself from the thoughts and feelings that have held me back. Any guilt, shame, embarrassment, self-doubt, and fear that I harbor, I release today. I am free. That's what makes you great. Your freedom and ability to release the negativity of others. And again, if it's not love, then, or if it's not important, then you're really willing to drop it. Okay. File one. We also have respect. It says you value everyone's unique perspective on the path of love, which really confirms everything we just talked about. And last but not least, we have first quarter moon in Libra with keep your heart open. And so this is beautiful because Libra are the scales and they're always balancing what is true, what is fair, what is, what needs to be, what needs to go, what needs to stay. With Libra here, though, they're the lovers. They represent the seventh house of relationships. And the thing is, it says keep your heart open. So you're always balancing again what is fair, but also in relationships, you're even like, I'm not gonna put in all the work. There needs to be a balance, is what I see here. Where is this book here? Because I just cleaned my desk. So let's see. Where's this deck? Here it is. I want to read from this book for y'all for what makes y'all great. It's going to sound like it's trying to tell y'all something or teach you something. But again, you already possess this energy. You already have this energy. And this is really what makes you great. But, it's going to be as a reminder as well. So let's see. First quarter moon and Libra. Here we go. All right. And it says, keep your heart open. Are you too attached to someone or perhaps to your current goal? It's a wonderful thing to care deeply. However, if you start to smother the person or situation you love, you could run into trouble. Work with others as you move towards your goals, but don't become so dependent that you give away your power. Keep your heart open. This card can also suggest that it's time to negotiate something, and the way to manifest your goals now could be to come up with a solution that pleases everyone. And again, this is what you have. We even have the mediator, which has scales on there. You are trying to just keep the peace, okay? And that's what makes you great. Even, I'm getting the Bible verse. It says, blessed are the peacemakers, okay? And it says, it's important that you don't allow yourself to get set in your ways. Keep your heart and mind open. Believe in your gorgeousness. And this is, again, what makes you great. I believe you already, if you watched this entire reading and you felt it, this is you, okay? And it says, let's see. Energies of the first quarter moon in Libra. Thank you for showing me how to work with others and how to give and receive. Okay? point blank period. And that's something you already have. And it says the first quarter moon in Libra takes place when the sun is in Cancer and the moon is in Libra, and knows that someone giving in can sometimes make everything better. Okay, so you're the peacemaker. You just want pleasure, you just want happiness. I'm also getting very Libra energy. I was getting Pisces energy, but and again, we just read the card of Libra, but we have lots of scales and this hedonist and queen. I'm thinking of my mom because she's very much a Libra. She has a Scorpio moon, but she's very much this energy sometimes. Actually, she don't like conflict, so this is actually better than, you guys are very much stronger because not everyone can really go into somewhere and be the boss and communicate and cause people to listen and be happy. Happiness is your main priority. Your goals are very, again, what else makes you great is your ability to trust your intuition even though others doubt you. And don't forget, you are a queen, okay, or king. And again, you've been through so much transformation. You really have the ability to make your dreams a reality. We even have on target with follow your ideal life path. But remember, it's okay to dream. Remember, because that's your power. Again, we have this resting card here with the Four of Swords and the Seven of Cups. You're in the dream. You're making it a reality. Okay, and in your dreams, you will find out more divine messages. Okay, because I feel like Spirit is really saying this is what makes you great. You're a dreamer. You're a creator, and you release the judgments of others. Those queens from Alice in Wonderland, who's always like off with their head. You're like, and you're just like Alice, like off of my head. Let's talk about this, Yeah, with death here is like, no, actually, we're gonna focus on the love. We're gonna focus on the abundance of life, and we're gonna go get it, and we're gonna make sure everyone is happy at the same time. But at least meet in the middle is your vibe. Okay, all right, Power One. Well, I hope that this resonated with you. Please hit the like button if it did, and also please comment in the comment section, and let me know if it resonated. If it didn't, try another pile. Please hit again that like button, and if you would like to donate, my tip jar is in the description. You just hit the bottom arrow and it'll bring down the description. And my tree link is where you can donate. Again, it's not necessary, but it keeps this channel going and it keeps me going. All right. So, all right. Well, it was a pleasure, Pile 1. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Pile 2. All right. Much love. Peace out. What is up, Pile 2? If you are watching this, then you picked the pink Sharpie, okay? I start with tarot and then I get into the oracle cards, all right? Well, we are using Teddy Bear Tarot. What I see for you guys is you have a beautiful family, or, you're going to have one if if you didn't have the family life when you were younger. But, what I see for you is what makes you great is, how to find a good balance. We have the Two of Coins here, as you see. He's balancing these coins, and he has a jester hat on. He's juggling, right? This also gives me the sense that you have a really good sense of humor, okay? And that plays a part in what makes you great. But with the Seven of Pentacles, it's someone who's very tired. They're working so hard, and then yet we have the Ten of Cups here. Okay, and that is about family and just loving life. And again, I feel like you have a good balance between work and home life. Also, even though you're very friendly, you enjoy some alone time. We have the Hermit here. This is Virgo energy, which does connect to routine. So again, that gives me the vibe that you're a hard worker, but you also find a balance with with even enjoying life, okay? And you have this childlike spirit about you. We have both Page of Wands and Page of Cups here, and you're open to new possibilities, new beginnings is what I see here. I feel like you're very wise, and you don't even realize this. Sometimes you have the High Priestess here, which is so wise, and the Hermit. And so like you're very powerful, but again, I feel like you don't even see this sometimes, but also you just embrace this duality. I keep seeing like two sides of everything, with business, with home, with being serious, or just older and wiser and being able to play is what I see here. And that's what makes you great. Because I feel you'd have had some losses with this Five of Cups here and some spills, but ultimately you're a family person, and you're a strong, powerful manifester. You have both the Magician, High Priestess, and the Hermit. So I'm seeing that you're very much, that you're able to manifest your dreams, okay, that you're able to make it happen like magic, like this Magician here. But the thing is, the thing that makes you great is your duality. Because look, again, he's balancing this, and then the High Priestess, she stands between a black and a white pillar, which means shadow and light. Okay, and again, she holds a scroll. She's very, excuse me, wise, and she represents secrets even. But you're able to balance all of this. Even he's wearing this black and white checker shirt. I see that. I see you have a balance between work, home. A wise spirit and a youthful spirit is like the vibe, is what I'm getting here. Okay, let's see what your oracle cards say. We have love charm, attract a lover, soulmate, a life partner. Ooh. Okay, lovers. That explains the Ten of Cups here. Y'all want love if you don't have it, and if you do have it, you're such a good lover. You're such a good family. You're a big family person, is what I see here. We also have fire. The element of fire heralds new life, renewed passion, and a positive transformation. And that makes sense with this Page of Wands here, because he's the element of fire and he represents a new beginning. And again, I feel like you've had your spills, okay, but what makes you great is the wisdom you've learned, okay, is the wisdom you've learned. Because I got the Hermit here, and that is just so much wisdom, having to go into the dark places to find the light within. But I feel like you're a mix between extroverted and introverted, okay. Again, you like a little bit of everything. You like family, work, being alone, being with someone else. Okay, is the vibe I'm getting. You're very playful, but you're also very wise, and you need your alone time to comprehend what's going on. But you're very passionate. You're very much a lover. We have water here, which again we have Page of Wands, which is fire, and Page of Cups, which is water here. And it says, work with the element of water for healing, purification, and refinement. So again, balance between two opposites is what I'm seeing. We have one enchanted evening, the perfect night. So like that's giving me the vibe that you work, but you're or you do what you do, but you are ready to have a one enchanted evening. We have life is conspiring for me, and that's what makes you great. Life is doing things on your behalf that you don't even know sometimes. It says, I'm connected to the earth and all life around me. Okay, some of y'all might like nature. We have, I accept and create more flow and pleasure in my life. So you're accepting and creating, okay, this flow and pleasure in your life. But it starts with a lot of hard work. Okay, it starts with the seed, but you grow and you manifest. You're making it happen. Okay, I love it. And we also have, I am loved beyond measure. You have so much love energy here. We have, I teach people how to treat me. Again, that's with that Hermit energy, High Priestess, Page of Wands. You're gonna treat them how to teach you. Okay. We also have Red Riding Hood. With separate conditioning from truth, Little Red Riding Hood peers down a dark tunnel with only the light of the moon to guide her. The wolf watches and protects her as she begins to connect with the deep subconscious. She is calling back her own wild nature, which this represents the subconscious as well. Okay, and it says, when Riding Hood shows up, it's time to call back the passions that have been repressed her. Connection to the wolf represents our own connection with our instinct. Pay attention to your natural cycles. Eat when you're hungry and sleep when you're tired. It's time to connect to the wisdom within the body. Most of us have disconnected from our own spirit and natural body wisdom. We have been conditioned to do what is expected of us rather than to follow our truth. And you have a good balance of that, is what I feel. You follow your passions, what has been repressed you. because of life and things, spilling or some loss occurring occasionally. And then we have the ruby sneakers with live passionately. Both of these cards talk about passion. And it says, when Dorothy lands in Oz, she is given the red shoes and shown the path. Red is the color of passion. The yellow brick road is symbolic of the path of light. When this card shows up in a reading, it's a sign to start living with renewed passion. You will find everything you need along the way. You will develop the wisdom, compassion, and courage to stand in your power. You will be transformed by the journey. You also have Ariel here. Let me make sure she's not, you can't see her. Okay, but it says, Ariel, the Little Mermaid, and it says, you have the courage to reveal yourself. Okay, that's what makes you great, is you have this passion deep down in your shadows, okay, that wants to come to the light. And I feel you're very in touch with your shadow. That's why we again have the Hermit here and coming out with the light. But that being said, I'm just seeing you're like Ariel here, who sold her, not her soul, but her voice, okay? And your voice is strongly influenced in this reading, as we see in other cards coming up. But your voice is part of what makes you great. Your power, okay, what you speak into existence. We also have big spite, timing, action, and change. Okay, again, you've been through a lot of change. The Two of Coins represents timing in a way. Okay, it says timing is everything, and with big spite, that couldn't be truer. Big spite has an impeccable knack for the right timing and encourage you to try new things. Okay, so you will try new things, okay, and pursue an opportunity or change anything that needs an update. Big Spite opens the connection between your base chakra and your heart chakra and infuses you with unconditional love for yourself and others. Okay, Big Spite encourages energy expressed as action, movement, and progression to move forward. True alignment between you and your soul. Update what's outdated with joy and recharge your life. Okay, even this Two of Pentacles, it's about taking on something new here. And then, timing is everything. You want to take action and update your life. Try something a little new here. Manifest whatever works. Okay, let's see what else. We have Messiah with serving humanity with humility. Okay. We have Companion with loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. Oh, you're a beautiful people, pal, too. We have Advocate with inspires you to put compassion into action. You will fight for a cause if you have to, or speak up for a friend. You're very, again, you have serving humanity with humility. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. It makes me want to cry. Okay, but anyway, with this Advocate here, you will stand up for a cause. We also have the feminine energy, which shows that you are very sensual, very seductive in a positive way. Because again, it says highlights the erotic energy of the feminine. Okay, so despite again, you have a balance of even not only work and business, wise and young, or old and young, and playful, but you have this energy of you serve the collective. You could feed homeless people, or you could just give, or you're very humble is what I see here. Okay, we also have Father with talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. We have some daddy energy here. Mommy, daddy. Again, the Ten of Cups is about family. This is showing that you're a leader here as well. And that you're, again, talent for creating and supporting life. Positive guiding light within a tribal unit. You could be a leader within a tribal unit, or even your father's influence could have played a big part on why you are so great. The voice that you have, the repressions, okay? But that's beautiful. Okay, let's see what else. We have Slave, surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. Okay, so that's a lot of mixed energy, but the thing is, you're so giving, is what I see here. You stand up for a cause, you're a leader, and you trust the divine big time. Okay, we also have Compassion, it's interesting because we have Advocate here, and it says inspires you to put compassion into action. We have this action card, and it says compassion here, and it says you demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. Okay, period. You live love and you demonstrate that, and you have compassion for others, and that's a big quality that Spirit is saying that makes you so great. We also have sextile with the astrology, and that's where, two planets are coming together. It's almost like the planets are getting their freak on, but it's like their energies are working in our advantage. And so I feel like, a lot of people cheer you on, you cheer people on. And again, you embrace your sensuality, is what I'm seeing here, because it says sextile, right? And the thing is, again, it's like you bring harmony into this universe, is what I'm seeing, by mixing certain energies, balancing certain energies. We also have the lion with self-expression and humility. Do not be afraid of your voice. Your voice, it came through with Ariel, a couple other cards, like, and then it's not only that, but the key word is humility that keeps coming up. Your humility is what makes you great, but you are still a leader. You are still okay. And we have Messiah here, Father. It's like this is giving me, again, I'm a Christian, and Jesus was known as the Lion of Judah, and he came to serve and to serve humanity, to save humanity. But he also served humanity, because he would like wash the disciples' feet, and they're like, "What are you doing? Aren't you supposed you're supposed to be king?" And Spirit says, what did he say? What did Jesus say? He said, first of all, he told Peter, he said, if you don't get your feet washed by me, then you're not even my disciple. And he also said that he came, because again, the humble will be exalted by God, okay? But those who are, proud and arrogant, they're going to be smacked down by God. So God is really exalting you guys because of your humility, and you're so powerful, like Jesus with this Messiah card here, Father, leader, advocate, but you're companion, you're a lover. And again, you demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. You live love, and that's beautiful. And your self-expression, again, is what makes you great. And again, you don't have to work with Jesus or anything like that, but that's who I work with, that's who I follow. And I'm still very witchy, but I'm just saying, I'm calling out what I see with this lion and Father and Messiah, and this is showing me that you are so powerful, but yet so humble, and that's what makes you great. And you have a good balance between fire and water, passion and emotion, okay? Speaking up or letting other people speak, things like that. We also have See the Bigger Picture with full moon in Sagittarius. So let's read that one. Again, it's going to sound like it's like preaching to you, but ultimately, this is the energy that makes you great already. So just trust that, okay? It says full moon in Sagittarius. So let's see for pile 2. All right. It says at this point, your best bet is to be the bigger person in whatever situation is on your mind. If harsh words have been exchanged, this card comes with a gentle suggestion to diffuse the upset with some humor. Okay, again, I was getting the ability to laugh with that gesture here. You're able to laugh, okay? And it says some humor. This world is our oyster when you draw this card, but you need to find a balance between where you are and where you want to be. It may be, again, this is what you already have, guys. So it may be that you need to do some more research before you move closer towards whatever it is you want. When you're manifesting, the journey of discovery can be an empowering as dreaming the big dream. Find a balance between saying what needs to be said and saying too much. Okay. That's why, again, you guys are being, told you are great, because you find a balance between saying a little too much or not saying enough, okay? But you balance it. It's always in constant flow, but you're able to laugh, okay, in these troubling times. You're able to love and show compassion, and that's beautiful. And it says, one thing is for sure, having an open mind will serve you well now. Talk to people about your issues and get a view of the bigger picture. It says, affirmation, I know that I am blessed and I love my life within that knowing. It says, the full moon in Sagittarius takes place when the sun is in Gemini and the moon is in Sagittarius. So Gemini is about speaking. Sagittarius can be a little blunt. Again, it's about finding that balance, okay? And knowing you're a lion, Don't be afraid of your voice. Don't sell your voice to the sea witch, okay, with Ariel here. Because have the courage to reveal yourself. Let me read that one. It says, in the story, the Little Mermaid, Ariel makes a deal with the sea witch, offering her most valuable asset, her voice, in exchange for legs. This is a trap most women fall into at one point or another, sacrificing the voice in order to be in a relationship. They do not realize that their voice, their truth, is what keeps a man attracted and in love. And this card, Ariel has completed her transformation to be fully human and is taking back her power. Spirit says, you are, again, there is some repressed energy with your passions. And again, so you got to be careful, because when you have them repressed passions, it can explode like a volcano with all that fire here. But the thing is, I feel like you have a good balance, because you have that water, which is emotion, which is love, okay? And you have a good balance between, and that's what makes you like this lion, this humble leader, okay? Simba vibes, and you're able to laugh. And again, don't get me wrong, because there's I don't want you to forget that these cards connected right here, they all say the same freaking thing when it says, again, you demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love, and inspires you to put compassion into action. And the key word here is compassion. Like, you make it happen. You make compassion real. Okay, it's a reality here. And you're so wise, but yet so humble. And Spirit wants you to, again, yes, take up your voice and express these passions, but also have love. Keep it humble, okay? But the thing is, this is what makes you great already. So don't let me, talking and talking out the side of my neck and saying random stuff. Don't let that make you forget that this tarot reading is something you already have. It's what makes you great, and that you're a beautiful leader. Not to ever misunderestimate your voice, and to continue to work hard, but also to rest and find love, and live love is what I see that y'all do. Okay, so I hope that this resonates. If it does, please drop a comment and let me know. Much love. Let's see. Press that like button. If you would like to donate, my link is in the bio. You just it's the drop down. Again, you can click my tree link and send $1 or $2. Even if not, that's okay, because I'll be live soon. So much love. Thank you, Paul, too, for allowing me to read you with the pink Sharpies. I hope you feel great, because again, this reading is on what makes you great. So peace. What is up, guys? I'm gonna do this really quick because I'm running out of space on my iPad. Okay, but let me tell you what makes you great, because this is the easiest one anyway. Y'all picked orange, so orange is the color of the sacral chakra and how confident you are. Okay, and the thing is, you are going to that bag. Okay, you're about to be very prosperous. I feel a lot of you, make money in a free way. We have Aquarius energy here, the star. Okay, you are a star who is about to make a lot of money. Also, you make money in an authentic way. You could do it very uniquely, just doing, random things that aren't a typical job. And the thing is, that don't matter, because you're moving out of poverty. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles. This is a lacking mindset, feeling left out in the cold, being broke. But you have the Chariot here, which is victory and moving forward. And what makes you guys great is there's these new opportunities for independence and money. I confirmed this Page of Coins, who's looking at a coin thinking about how can I get more money, with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, and the thing is, you don't always see that with the Eight of Swords. You have these self-limiting beliefs when it comes to your money and independence, but there's like, y'all are about to get to the bag. Okay, and a lot of y'all are just ready for a new chapter. We have the Chariot. Again, moving forward, we have the Sun and the Fool. This is taking a leap of faith. Spirit is saying that this is something you already have. This is what makes you great. You're in a new chapter that makes you happy, and that's all that matters. Okay, let's see what the oracle cards say, because ultimately, again, I'm kind of rushing just because my data, my memory is going out. We have, my words and actions are of beauty, compassion, and love. Again, these are what all make you great. I let go, I release, I'm with imperfect possibility. I choose to take a higher perspective and widen my views. I accept that here and now is exactly where I am, and that is a place of profound learning. Failure is only learning. I move with confidence and resilience. Y'all are about to bounce back. Okay, y'all are very resilient, is what I see here. We also have I know myself deeply and find myself worthy. Okay. Let's see. We have prosperity, a prosperous business with riches and success. If you don't have it yet, you will. We have Dragonfly. You bring light to this world. You guys are the stars. You bring light to this world, light workers, okay? You're very free. That's what's going to bring in all this abundance here. And people might be like, that ain't even a real job because they're jealous because you're about to make way more than them. We also have Labyrinth with transition to a higher level of being, raising your energetic vibration and alignment. So going inward with this maze here. We also have the Festival, creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic party or event. You guys must like to party, but you also go inward first. We have successful career, a happy working environment, pay raises, and promotions. You guys is about to make money. Okay. We also have I am strong. And this really vibes, okay? It says, I am stronger than I think I am. I reject victimhood. My strength is knowing that all circumstances are temporary. I focus my attention on what's in front of me. I naturally move forward like this, chariot here. You moving forward. And it says, let's see. I naturally move forward into new phases of life. You are strong. Pile 3, okay? You've been through a lot. You've been in the cold. And the thing is, you're focused on what's in front of you. You're not really caring. You're focused on that sunshine, taking a leap of faith. We have a dog here, which is loyalty, new friendships is what I'm seeing. But strong independence. It's like you don't even see it because you have self-limiting beliefs, but you're about to be rich is what I'm seeing here. Also, we have the gifts from the forest, Snow White, and it says, let your subconscious shine. And it says, let's see. In Snow White, Snow flees into the forest. Here we see the dryads or tree spirits offering different gifts. The snake represents healing and shedding the old skin. The dove is for peace. The fruit is to nourish and feed her. During the stay in the forest, Snow is given all that she needs. The animals guide her to the home of the 7 dwarves. The 7 dwarves represent the 7 chakras. They give her a home, which she cleans for them. This is symbolic of clearing the chakras. The dwarfs mine for diamonds and find diamonds, okay, and find treasures in the dark places. The forest often symbolizes the subconscious mind. On a deep level, Snow White subconsciously knows how to heal and repair her psyche. The forest gifts her with all she needs and so much more. You are so abundant. Even this card, which it is talking about spiritual truth and awareness, it's talking about diamonds, okay? So much money is on the way. Just like, on this card, I'm trying to cover up anything that might seem naughty, but we have the snake going up her legs, but that represents shedding the past, okay? And you actually got 2 Snow White cards, okay? And it says, it's time to acknowledge your power. This is what makes you great. You're shedding the past like Snow White. You're cleaning the chakras, and this represents full embodiment of self, okay? You have the magical child, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible, which that was Snow White in the beginning. And then we have God here, the archetype God. It says benevolence and compassion. Recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others, you're able to see beauty in other people. You also have the lover here. I feel like God is about to send some of you a lover, but we'll get into that in a second. We have great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. And just like Snow White, it talks about the second card. I didn't read it, but it talks about how she ate the apple, she goes to sleep, and she wakes up to her dream becoming a reality, but she had to go to sleep first and die to her old self. But then a lover came, okay? That being said, we also have Hermit here. So it's almost, and then it says, seek solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. You guys can be a little bit of a hermit, but the thing is, you go within, and it's like this turtle here, which says organization and patience. The thing is, with this hermit here, and just like Snow White, she had to go into the darkness, okay? Into the dark forest. She had to go into hermit mode. She did live with 7 men. But those just represent your chakras, clearing your chakras. And what that is doing for you is, first of all, helping you to embody yourself. That's what this card is saying. It even talks about snakeskin agate, and again, that's a crystal, but she had a snake going up her body, and that represents kundalini and yoga and that type of practice. It says strength, privacy, and self-love. You even love yourself, pile 3, and that is beautiful. Okay, that's confidence. And it says being comfortable in your own skin takes time, and snakeskin agate helps boost self-esteem and self-awareness, so you can do just that. Snakeskin agate gives you the confidence to step outside your comfort zone and explore new aspects of yourself, all within your discretion. Snakeskin agate can blend in with the crowd, so if you don't want to be seen and wish to carry on with your activities in peace, this is the stone for you. Snakeskin agate is able to facilitate a kundalini rising and encourages full embodiment of self. Okay, so you're shedding the past, you're embracing yourself, you're even low-key getting ready for new love. Some of y'all might not see that right now because you're like, you might be at the beginning of this journey, but I picked this stack, okay? And, we're about to be rich. We're about to have a new lover. But the thing is, sometimes we got to go into the shadows, and that's okay. That's what makes you great, is the ability to see your own greatness and go into the shadows and then come back out in the sunshine and then like live happily ever after is the vibe. Basically, you're Snow White who had to die to, the old past. Go into the forest, shed the past, but then you wake up and you have these new responsibilities. I have to read this one to you because I'm just keep skipping over it. It says the apple. Again, we have 2 Snow White cards here. This is the second one. It says, it's time to acknowledge your power. The queen shapeshifts into the crone to bring the apple to Snow White. The crone is in the old wise woman. She knows that the Snow White, to have a new life, she must allow the old life to die. Before she bites the apple, Snow White makes a wish that her prince will come. She falls into a deep sleep. She is eventually awakened by the prince. Snow White is now ready for her rightful title and the increased responsibilities. When this card shows up, it's time to acknowledge your power, understanding that with it comes additional responsibility. You are ready for this now. You have prepared yourself. Okay. And we also have the solar flares with active. It says activate. And you have the sun here. You guys have this bright aura about you. And my data's about to die, but it says take inspired action. Okay. Y'all are going to go get it. Y'all going to get that money and love. Peace.